My dad's unexpected reaction was a testament to how little we truly understand the people closest to us. It reminded me that there's always more to learn about one another. In that moment, I could see a shift in him. My dad's reaction was subtle, but it told me everything I needed to know about how much he's been holding back. What struck me the most was the vulnerability in his eyes. My dad's reaction to you was raw and unguarded, and it made me realize how much he hides beneath his tough exterior. There's something profound about the way someone reacts when they're caught off guard. My dad's reaction to you showed me a side of him that was both surprising and enlightening. It's funny how a single moment can change everything. My dad's reaction to you made me question my own assumptions about him and how much I've yet to understand. I didn't expect his reaction to be so emotional. It was as if my dad was finally allowing himself to feel something he had been burying for years. His reaction spoke volumes. It was as though everything he had been holding inside came rushing to the surface, revealing a side of him I had never seen before. What I didn't realize was how much my dad's reaction to you would affect me. It was a reminder that even the people we know the best still have parts of themselves we haven't discovered. My dad's unexpected response was like a mirror, reflecting back to me the emotions he had never allowed himself to share. It was both moving and heartbreaking to witness. The moment my dad reacted to you, I knew there was more to his feelings than I had ever realized. Sometimes, emotions are not as simple as we think. His reaction was not just a surprise, it was a revelation. It made me rethink everything I thought I knew about my dad and his inner world. When my dad met you, I saw him in a completely new light. His reaction was more than just an expression. It was an outpouring of everything he had been feeling but never said. What struck me most was how little we truly know about the people we love. My dad's reaction to you was a reminder that everyone is carrying a story we might never fully understand. I thought I understood my dad, but his reaction to you revealed a new depth to him, one I hadn't known was there before, but now I can't unsee. There are moments when the people closest to us surprise us. My dad's reaction to you was one of those moments, leaving me with more questions than answers about his true feelings. What I saw in my dad's reaction was the kind of emotional honesty that's hard to find. It was a rare moment where he didn't try to hide what he was feeling. Sometimes, the most unexpected reactions hold the deepest meanings. My dad's response to you was a quiet yet powerful reflection of the things he's never said aloud. His reaction was like a window into his soul, showing me the emotions he's never let anyone see. It was a reminder that there's always more beneath the surface. In that moment, I saw my dad as more than just a father. I saw him as a person with his own fears, hopes, and emotions that I had never fully understood until then. What struck me the most about my dad's reaction was how much it revealed about his inner world, the things he's never said, but that have always been there. When my dad saw you, it was as though he was confronted with something he wasn't ready for. His reaction was a mix of surprise, fear, and curiosity that made me realize just how complex he is. His reaction left me speechless. It was like a sudden shift in everything I thought I knew about him, showing me just how deeply he feels things, even when he doesn't express it. I always thought my dad was unshakable, but his response to you was a reminder that even the strongest people have moments of vulnerability. His reaction to you was a moment of honesty I had never seen before. It was as if he was showing me parts of himself that had been hidden for years. My dad's unexpected reaction was a sign of how deeply he feels. It was a moment where his guard dropped, and the emotions he had been hiding came rushing to the surface. I had never seen my dad react this way before. His response to you opened up a side of him I hadn't known existed, full of emotions that were raw and unfiltered. In that moment, I realized that my dad has been carrying so much that he never shared. His reaction was a glimpse into a world of feelings I didn't know he had. It wasn't just a reaction, it was an awakening. My dad's response to you made me realize just how much of his heart I've never had access to. What I saw in his eyes was a mixture of surprise, fear, and something more, a complex web of emotions that he had never let anyone see before. His reaction was unexpected, but it made me understand him better. There was more to him than I realized, and I was finally seeing the parts of him he's kept hidden. When my dad first encountered you, I never expected him to see beyond the surface, but he did. His reaction was a mirror to his own struggles, his own longing for connection that he never voiced. What surprised me the most about my dad's reaction to you was how much it spoke of his hidden emotions. There's always more beneath the surface than we realize. I thought I knew my dad's feelings, but when he met you, his response was a gentle reminder of how complex we all are, layers of love, frustration, and longing all intertwined. It's amazing how someone's unexpected reaction can reveal so much about their true feelings. My dad's reaction to you caught me off guard, but in a way, it opened up a new perspective on his emotions. Sometimes, a single glance or a quiet pause can say more than words ever could. My dad's reaction to you showed me parts of him I never thought I'd see. When my dad reacted the way he did, it felt like the world shifted. It was like his silence spoke louder than any words, a reflection of everything he has yet to express. It's funny how the people we think we understand the most can still surprise us. My dad's reaction to you revealed the complexity of his emotions, a reminder of how little we truly know. When I watched my dad's reaction to you, it was as if I saw him for the first time, his thoughts, feelings, and fears all laid bare without a single word. Sometimes, the people who seem the most reserved are the ones with the deepest emotions. My dad's reaction to you was a reminder of how many layers there are to uncover. It was a simple moment, yet it felt like a turning point. My dad's unexpected reaction to you made me realize just how much we hide behind the things we don't say. I thought I understood my dad, but his response to you revealed a different side, a vulnerability I hadn't seen before, yet one that was always there waiting to be recognized. The way my dad reacted to you made me realize that even the most steady people have their breaking points. It was a glimpse into his soul, raw and unguarded. My dad's reaction was a mix of surprise, hesitation, and something I couldn't quite put into words. It reminded me that emotions aren't always easy to express, but they're always there. Watching my dad's reaction to you made me rethink everything I thought I knew about him. There's a quiet depth to him that I hadn't fully appreciated until now. I never imagined my dad would react this way. His feelings were so complex, like a puzzle I'd never taken the time to solve before. In a world where silence often says the most, my dad's reaction to you spoke volumes. It was as if he was finally letting his guard down in a way I'd never seen before. It was as if my dad's reaction unlocked a hidden door. I saw a side of him I didn't know existed, filled with emotions he's kept locked away for so long. Sometimes, the most unexpected reactions come from the people we think we understand the best. My dad's response to you made me question everything I thought I knew about him. My dad's reaction to you was a wake-up call. It was as if he was finally able to show a part of himself that had been buried for years, and it took me by surprise. His reaction was almost like a riddle. It left me wondering not just about what he felt in that moment, but about all the emotions he's never expressed before. My dad's response to you made me realize how little I truly understood about him. His thoughts and feelings were like an undiscovered territory, and this moment was the map. The unexpected way my dad reacted to you made me realize that no one is ever truly one-dimensional. There are always layers of feelings we haven't yet explored. I thought I knew my dad inside and out, but his reaction to you taught me that there are parts of him that even time has not revealed. It's strange how someone can surprise you with something as simple as a look or a gesture. My dad's reaction to you spoke louder than any words he could have said. What struck me the most was how genuine his reaction was. It was as if he couldn't control it, like his emotions took over in a way he never allowed before. When my dad met you, I saw his world shift. His response was more than just a reaction. It was an emotional release I never expected to witness. I always thought my dad was tough and unshakable, but his reaction to you proved me wrong. Beneath the surface, there's a depth of feeling that's impossible to ignore. I could see the uncertainty in his eyes as he reacted to you. It was as if he was trying to process something new, something unexpected. His reaction was quiet but powerful, like a silent storm brewing inside him. My dad's emotions were clearer than ever in that single moment.